People lost on the mountains of the Tenshi Mofoin cliffs of Anaway. 800 billion Buddhas dying from Eshkret backwards upside down law who tried to save everyone's life by posing as volcanoes, while hydras hid under their world turtle husbands, making it upside down epistericism law that then had to grow spines due to the people who thought it was fun to commit suicide inside of them, holding out their Bakashtovians, pushing giant swords through their skin, while uppeteritisming and then damning people into Hytovian Bakashtovian after building the fires of their own damnation, bringing about their pokastration while then enslaving the next generation. The Fokatavians who weren't before aren't after. Maybe I've spoken out the dual pluritism of being a Zygoquepatobatoid who isn't necessarily here for the Fokastoid. I'm not here off of the Glock. Why? Because it's just a clock in case you didn't guess the guess. Why? I'm on the Hoifoin cliffs of not understanding Anaway, issuing Lototep divinity extortion quote conditions so they bleed out their Eshkret clarity, making people alive. Why did I say this in English when I'm not talking about the Gale Cliffs of Anaway that isn't necessarily the surreal journey of what quite clearly is motherfucking all of North America? Alaska, my Bokashtal, Quokine, or my tit spreading that of risperidol, not necessarily the Bokatal. Maybe I'm glucomatose, or the Bokatavian cliffs of Mordor, that was the anger that tried to leave the Jernir not understanding the Pokatavacoids. Maybe I'm floating all of Ambu. Maybe I'm asking about the goddamn holes you all put in our head, asking about the glue. Why? I'm not a horse. I'm not the rubber tree, of course. I've got 800 trillion people in Hodition asking about the course of what is in a square. I'm not the one asking about why I didn't believe in praising Behar about the hammer of the hair. Never mind that off on the square. I might not be here. I blinded myself for a moment, got tesseracted into the future. I'm not the one trying to hold trillion in the Eshkret computer of Wokahobo. Maybe because they're in the old iPhone mode operate that you tried to end during the Opatogre. Maybe we're all on divinity heteroplastian walls dying in Eshkret Ambu pain. Why did I ask about the same? I'm not here for the glow glame. Why they ask about Anaway? I'm telling them that China is the opposite of Monoway, which they're still on the Tenshi Obukai Moto cliffs, angry that they're on the floor at the end of goddamn frickin' time, asking about why they can't follow through with what a grain of rice is in terms of a piece of fucking milk. Why? Because they got angry that it wasn't the silk. I'm not the burden and worm. I'm not the one trying to explain 900 billion hairs of fur for Lady Gaga to understand it wasn't belonging inside of me, but outside of the free. Maybe that's enough work for everyone else who wants to be honorable for the next tree, who ain't the evil Hoibonago way, who ain't the Upatovian Enoch Taiwan posts of Moodo. Maybe I'm trying to get this out of the hobo because I'm not here for the flobo. Oh, yes. There, I flowed off and did something different. I'm here for the flow different. I'm not on the roll. I'm busting this out and telling you if you built a quasar maze out of a phasar maze that y'all might get lost in the biokinetic extraction of what an Opatarchian cannon doesn't do out of a on the Rannon. There, I spoke out Xingpo Ging, Mogo Okinihu and Kwangju on the lawn, not asking about the pawn. Why did I dispose of Ganik? Maybe because he's flowing out of my freak. There's another geef on the glow. Y'all didn't understand that Klepto Magor and Nikan stood for everything before y'all locked him in the hoe. He already escaped, just so y'all happen to know. I'm for and pro Shabunto, so y'all understand that everything's here for the Ohar. Y'all blamed motherfucking Mythgar for everything they were trying to provide. Maybe it's meant to be kindness, not necessarily how they survive.